Okay. Hello, everybody. Hi, Lionsgate portal. Ooh, I'm excited. We have this gateway open, and hopefully, all the tech's gonna work. And for whatever reason, the lamp above my head is like moving back and forth. So that's kind of interesting. We're gonna just tap into the light today. There's so much potential on these numerical dates 8 8 2023. What is it that you wish to bring into your life, into your reality? And this live is meant for us to kind of gather together and connect to that, connect to our personal power and like our higher selves, holy guardian angels, however you wish to describe or define that for yourself. I also have some cards here. If people would like a card pulled, we'll just be doing kind of like one card most likely to see what could be a theme or energy for you to really start to hone in on over the next week as this kind of portal energy is starting to come. I guess it's at like its highest point right now, that connection, and as things shift. And I think, yeah, this is a beautiful time for us to really acknowledge where we have come from and where we're going next. So my name is Fola. If you are new here to the channel, welcome. Welcome back to all of you who seem to be here very faithfully. I appreciate all of you, and it just really encourages me to continue with this work, sharing. And over the past month and a bit, I've definitely been noticing this transition for myself, gaining a bit more clarity on what it is I want to create and share with all of you, with the community, both here in the city I live in, Edmonton, and other places online. And how do I really start to speak my truth, speak what it is that, what I'm passionate about? And so you might be seeing this kind of come out over the next several weeks. More video content, more discussion about magical practices, altered states, and all that fun stuff. And still sharing the lovely energy healing with you all. It really, let's dive deeper. That's kind of how I'm being led, I guess, at this point. And it can be scary when we have our life kind of really being shaken, right? And being called to step into a place of real, true, authenticity and to be seen for who we are. So if this resonates, great. If not, just take what you will with what I have to share with you today. We're going to do a little bit of just some energy connection first to support us and ground us as we connect to that energy of this gateway into our truest versions of self. And so wherever you are at this point in time, I just invite you can have your eyes opened or closed, and just allowing yourself to come into a state of relaxation, perhaps taking a few deep breaths here, really filling the belly and the lungs on the inhale. Exhaling out, just allowing your shoulders to drop down. Your next inhale, really straightening through, grounding down, whether you're sitting or laying down, just feeling the weight, and exhaling out. And of course, as we do this process, you take your next inhale, just know that the energy is already flowing. Using that universal healing energy, that supportive light that wants to clear things that need to be cleared, release what needs to be released so that you can really align with your path, your great work. So we're going to call to ancestors, guides, and beings of that highest vibrational frequency to support you now, holding this container, holding this space. Before I was preparing for the live, the Archangel Raziel was showing up so much over the past few days. And so we're going to call to Archangel Raziel. That Archangel of the secrets of God, the Archangel of the Sephira on the tree of life of Chokmah, that Father energy. Just calling in that Archangel who wishes to share the mysteries of this world with us. So breathing that in, just imagining that Archangel, however it wishes to show up for you. as we tap into more wisdom, our internal wisdom, the wisdom of the universe. And now you can imagine for a moment, maybe that star Sirius, that's our spiritual sun that's often tied into a lot of this Lionsgate portal, this spiritual connection to ourselves, to our divinity. So you can imagine that star shining down on you from high, high above in the cosmos, entering in through your crown and beginning to fill you with this fiery golden light energy. And imagining yourself wherever you are now, as your body and your energy centers are beginning to be filled with this golden light, just noticing the space of the cube around you, the room in which you are in, the energetic cube of space. This container that supports us in creation, that holds all. Imagining this light from the Sirius star beginning to permeate out through you and out into the space, into the cube, filling it. Just notice if that expansion of the cube around you moves beyond that cube of your room, of the place you find yourself. Perhaps it begins to encompass your city, your state or province or country, going across the globe, encompassing the globe of the earth, and encompassing the entire universe. And within this cube, there is energy moving in spiral formation. These spirals are lines of energy. Noticing them almost like a breathing occurring here. And as these lines move, they kind of align with our energy fields. See it as like a map. These sort of grooves in which we can go inside the groove that aligns for us and be moved across time and space. And as we go into the flow of this movement, this is supporting you with aligning with your great work, your true highest purpose on this planet at this time. And so maybe you've been going through one groove and you're feeling kind of like it's about time to move into another. Just going to support that movement with that Archangel Raziel now showing up here, supporting with whatever secret whispers need to be shared with you. Archangel Raziel asks you if there is something that you would like to release or give up so that you can make this like realignment occur in this most simplest way. So whatever that is, maybe you're living in certain patterns of poverty or poverty mindset or lack of faith or trust or disbelief. Maybe there's confusion, whatever it might be now, allow Archangel Raziel to exchange that for this piece of knowledge, this wisdom, the secrets of the universe that are meant for you. Surrender it. You don't have to hold it anymore. This gateway today, the 8-8, is going to support you with being willing to step into this new energy line, this groove of your life. Just breathing through any sensations that are coming up as you receive this knowledge from the Archangel Raziel. And you can make a statement with I am. What is it that you are now receiving? I am receiving whatever that might have been that was given to you now, whatever it is you would like to claim into your life using those words. I am. I am trusting. I am fully committed to my path. I am. Whatever that might be, that is your divinity. It is you allowing yourself to come fully into the place of your great work here now. I am empowered. I am love. And as that energy continues to flow, we're going to vibrate the God name for that sphere of Chokhmah, that sphere on the tree of life that is related to Archangel Raziel. And that God name is Yah. Just allowing the vibration of the chant to reverberate through you and through the space, through the cube, out into the cosmos. Yah. Yah. Calling to the lion. Strength that comes within and without. The courageousness, the ferocity, the willingness to do the work, to stand for what you believe. All in the connection of wisdom so that you can balance it with understanding, drawing all the energy from the divine, from that space of the all, down into the kingdom which you are, you as human here on this planet. May Archangel Raziel continue to speak with you, guide you on your path, awaken those secrets that can be so healing, that can be supportive. So with that Archangel, your awareness of the being just lifts as you become conscious again of your body, your breath, the rise and fall of your chest and belly. Becoming aware of the sounds around you in the room. And when you're ready, you can open the eyes, returning here. And feel free to share in the comments what it is that you have claimed for yourself, writing it, that I am statement. That is you signifying that, yes, I am this, like solidifies it when we can write it. If you don't feel like sharing it, I encourage you to write it in a journal or on a piece of paper. So yeah, if you would like a card pulled, you can let me know in the comments section. We'll pull from the chakra deck. I've not used these cards in a long time. I always have them in my like kind of work bag, so I'm excited to share it with you. And yeah, let's see. Like I said, what does the next week? What's the theme or the focus for you in your life as you come to kind of, we're at the peak of this Lionsgate portal. We're moving into the next phase. We've aligned ourselves with the line of energy through the spiral and the cube of life that's going to really awaken you to your great work. But what's that? So the cards we pull out for us today. Oh, T&M, I am peace and free. I like that. Thank you for sharing. Peace. Yeah, when we can touch that place of peace, how can that really contribute for our lives? We have here for you, T&M, imagine. So where is it that imagination can really start to play a part for you? And noticing that here it shows a heart. And it's funny because I'm really being drawn to the heart on the back of the card for some reason. But this heart energy, this place of connection, of relationship, what wants to come forward in your imagination. When I was a kid, I used to really fantasize about medieval times and knights and princesses, and it was fun. How can you make it fun and creative and use your imagination during this very potent portal, gateway, whatever energy to support you with what you want to create? And we're coming up then to, on the 16th, the new moon in Leo as well. There's going to be a lot around relationships. So check out, we'll be coming out with a Reiki energy, hopefully, if everything works well with our camera. I've been having a lot of stuff show up with technology lately. It's been fun. Yes, T&M, here, imagine. What is it you want to see? Use your mind's eye, create it. If you need to draw it, write it down. However that is, that's going to support you again with solidifying it. Do so. So that's an exciting piece there for you. Hi, Tracy Thomas. What can you tell me? What do you need for me to answer? Oh, nothing. If you'd like a card, I will pull you a card, and this is going to just be a card for you for the next week or so. What is maybe something you could focus on to really support you with this Lionsgate portal energy? Okay, so we'll get you a card, Tracy Thomas. T&M, I love this. This is exactly what I have been feeling. I need to visualize more and really create it with my imagination. Cool. Tracy Thomas. Yay, sex. Sex is in the cards for you. Sacral chakra card, the union energy. I want to just speak here that sex does not necessarily mean having to have sexual intercourse with another human being. It can include that creative life force energy within oneself. This can be induced through breath work even, okay? There's certain types of breath. If you ever pleasured yourself and connected with breath, I can tell you it's a very powerful experience to do this and to just notice how that wave of the breath also adds to the wave of potentiality within your sacral chakra, within that part. So if you are a woman, identify as a woman. Hello, folks. This can really connect you to the union with the divine, okay? Seeing really the yoni or that womb space as the portal to the divine, to the ability to create anything and everything that you would like. So how can you use sexual energy, sex, your sensuality even to play over the next week, to really hone in with that lion ferocity sort of energy. Is that how you say that word, ferocity? Anyway, play with it, have fun. And whatever needs to be cleared around any shame or guilt with sex for you, Tracy, we're just going to call the angels to support you with that so that you can really be in your power. Okay, sex is a power tool, as much as we've been told maybe based on different religious backgrounds or things from family or whoever, that it's not good. It brings life. So how can that not be good? Literally everything about our life is related to sex, okay? So speaking that to you, Tracy, and Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to read here. Oh my God, I'm happily retired from sex. Well, however that needs to look for you. Tantric practices can be beneficial even with a partner. Again, using breath, eye gazing, just being intimate. Okay. And connecting to what sex is life force energy. Okay. Oh, yay. I've been told I'm the least Virgo ever. I like that. Well, thank you for being here, Tracy. Thank you, Andrew. Nice to see you. Happy Lionsgate portal. The Archangel Raziel continue to support you. Ooh, hi, Cosmina Ein or Cosmina Een. Hello, hello. Nice to have you here. Hi, Deborah. DMA. I'm joy. I'm confident and healthy. I am brave. I'm happy. I'm happy with my life and those in it. I'm grateful. I like that. Okay, Cosmina, let's pull you a card. Ooh, okay, Cosmina. We have birth here. Sacral card as well. Ooh, interesting. Another like the yoni. So Cosmina. I see your name and I'm thinking of like the cosmos. I kind of said how the yoni or the womb is that space of connecting. In certain traditions, in the Norse tradition, there were the vulva, which is kind of where we get kind of the word vulva from. So whether you're a woman or a man, that's fine. But the vulva was like the seeress, the woman, the wise woman, medicine woman who could see and connect to the divine. One might identify that with witch or crone, whatever you might call it. But it's like this connection of the feminine energy to be able to create life. Okay. And so what is it that you are birthing for this week? How can you connect to your intuition, your womb space, energetic womb, or your physical womb to support you with seeing that like little universe that's inside there? That's the like great work that you are creating here. You are being divinely asked to draw forth and put into this physical reality, and connecting through meditation to this womb space is going to support you with that. I'm going to point out too, with the triangle here, the water element being a huge potential to support you. You could do a water breath here, inhaling, exhaling, and then holding out all in equal parts. So like inhaling for 4 seconds, exhaling for 4 seconds, and then holding for 4 seconds. And allowing that breath of water, allowing the element of water to support you in the flow, because we know birth can be a challenging process. Creating something in this world can be a challenge. We have hiccups and we want to procrastinate and all the things. It can be scary to really step into that place. And so water, be like water, and how it just flows, it moves up and down, and it can't really technically be contained. I mean, it can in a glass, obviously, but like really, if we were to try and hold the oceans, like how would we do that? We can't. And like you are that ocean. So just connecting to that energy of birth for you. Cosmina. Yeah. Okay, I will pull you a card, DMA, in a moment. It's going to read through some of these comments. I am a girl. I have unbearable period issues. I think it's related to that. The other day, this concept of pain was showing up, and noticing that pain is energy wanting to move. Okay, it's like pain happens. It's calling our attention or for our awareness there. So inviting you to meditate on that womb, on that place where that pain is, as much as you can. Do what you need to like ease it. Ease your discomfort. If it's laying in fetal position, stretching in certain ways, but can you go into it and see what is just beyond there? And I think you will be amazed at the power that you hold within there and in yourself. So thank you for being here, Cosmina. Yeah, and everyone, thank you. I'll just speak here because obviously doing these lives are really enjoyable, and I love sharing this energy and connecting with you all. And so it supports me if you hit the subscribe button, if you like the video, that way YouTube knows to keep sharing it to more folks out there. And if you ever feel called to donate or contribute to the cause, as I like to say, you can do so by checking out the description below. There's like a donation button through PayPal. So I appreciate that. And look, abundance came out. So Tracy, or sorry, not Tracy, Deborah, abundance for you. You know, and it's funny because this image, I'm seeing it. Sometimes I see it as like the water in a cup, but like here right now, it's like the plant. Okay. And I'm seeing it's the plant that is like partly blossoming or partly like standing up, and then there's these wilted like parts of it. You ever? I mean, I can show you this right now. It's, like, shows you how good of a gardener I am. A little parsley, but you like, you know, these little parts that are like dead, and then there's like, I'd say dead, but they're not as green as these other pieces. So how could you, or what is calling to you right now, Deborah, to clear away the wilted, unnecessary, like the clutter, the things that are maybe like really holding up the true prosperity? You know, I'm sure you've had this happen if you've dealt with plants, but you know, as soon as I like cut off a dead part of a plant or something that's not really going to the full potential, at least in my eyes, then cutting it off helps the energy to grow elsewhere. And I have a perfect example of this once of like, we were growing a cannabis plant and we planted 2 seeds in the same pot, and only one of the plants actually grew. The other one like just didn't do well. It was always dry. And as I was like harvesting the plant after, it was like just speaking, because plants are powerful, and contact high probably just from touching these plants. It like shared that, you know, here I thought, I was like, oh, this only the one plant survived, not the other one. That sucks. But this plant was like, no, like the other plant was giving me life. It's like sacrificed itself. So maybe seeing that letting go of whatever it is, if it's things in your finances that maybe you thought were like needed, but you now are kind of like, maybe I should let go of that. See how it can contribute, that letting go, how it can contribute to the continual growth of your finances, to receiving other abundance in your life. Because I mean, obviously, abundance isn't just about money, right? We can see it evidently with the plants again, how nature is abundant, has nothing to do with money, but it gives us life. It gives us a source of energy. Like it really is like a huge part of what we need. So that gratitude for the life, for the breath, for that continual source of energy and oxygen that universe or spirit is giving to you and to all of us, and just recognizing that flow. Okay, so I'm just going to speak that to you, Deborah. Glad that you felt safe and calm after the session. Nice to have you here. What's the time zone? Oh, yeah, because, you know, where I am, it is 2:30 p.m. What is the Mountain Standard Time? So, yeah. Okay. Whew. Well, why don't we pull one of these cards, kind of as a collective energy, and we'll pull a rune as well. If anybody else is here and would like to see any or have a card pulled for themselves, they can. But collectively, as we enter and move through this portal today, this power symbol, the Choku-rei symbol for Reiki, the power symbol that really like hones energy. So we'll just call that for you now. It says here, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Where is it that you can do some more of that body mastery, supporting yourself, and know that your aura, your energy field, your body is protected during this time. I had a conversation with someone this morning who, you know, it's like noticing that these portals can be a time, some people find it overwhelming to be in a lot of energy. You know, weird things can happen in the house or in our dream or sleep time, and it can feel overwhelming. So I was just reminding them, like, hey, you are protected as like a child of God. You know, call, do your prayers, whatever you need to do to ensure that you feel grounded. And this Chokurei energy, this symbol here, is going to support you with a lot of that right now. So just sending you that energy, that support. Knowing that, yeah, like you are powerful beings, whoever, wherever you are, no matter what you're doing or no matter what you aren't doing. Okay, I just want to speak that too as we pull a ruin. Let's see, what's the collective energy? Maybe our message from Archangel Raziel even is kind of what's coming through. Let's see what that has to say. I find Archangel Raziel so powerful. Like, I don't want to scare people about it. Like, one time I was working with this angel and it like unlocked some major stuff for me that thinking to it now, it's like, wow, like that completely has changed my life. At the time, it wasn't the most loving, or no, what's the word? It wasn't the most like happy moment, joyous moment in my life. But I learned if I felt stressed, don't do negative coping skills. And I think if we can, again, know that we are physically safe, mentally, emotionally, spiritually safe, and we do what we need to protect our energy, then we'll be okay. At that time in my life, that wasn't so much the case. So we have Hagalaz here. This is like the hailstorm ruin. There's a bit of this sense of like the covering of the veil. So interesting. The eyes and everything is being lifted for us here today with Archangel Raziel. We already discussed and experienced this during the meditation. But this reminder that as this veil continues to lift, you might see things or know things about yourself, about the world around you, about other people, and to do what you need to protect yourself and to give yourself a bit of space from those experiences, especially if they are too much, okay? But this whole experience of life, maybe for some of you might have been like a hailstorm where you just are feeling stuck, like you can't see. Whatever the case might be, Archangel Raziel is here to remind you that that can all be lifted, okay? I'm like really seeing images, there's so many like Viking shows or movies where they have that, where the Vikings are like legit just in their boat moving or on like still waters, traveling somewhere where they didn't know where. They didn't know what land they were going to arrive at, but there they are. If you've ever seen that movie Valhalla Rising with Mads Mikkelsen, really good movie. Maybe a little intense and dark, but it's like just really like cinematically amazing. It's like that pause of not knowing, where are we going? Are we going to die here? Is like all hell going to break loose. The fog and the clouds are like right there in the face, and you don't know. But Raziel, that angel of the secrets, the place of wisdom, like God knows, Creator knows, and it's being brought forth to you now. Okay. So I just want to speak that wherever you might be. If you need to do some interpersonal work around all of this to get the support, reach out. Obviously, this is some of the stuff I do with folks, and know that as community, then we can be stronger, right? So even you just being here today is amazing for you and for the collective. So Cosmina says, for the past few months, I've had some issues regarding which path I should choose for college because I kept changing what I want. Can you pull a card for this? I asked my spirit guides for a little bit of help with this, and I think they made me come through your live. Man, well, maybe that's what I kind of just said that, didn't I? So, Cosmina, I would just encourage you to, sorry, I'm laughing because it's just funny how everything works. Archangel Raziel, if you didn't catch the beginning meditation, when the live is done, I would encourage you to go and back and see. I see there's new people here. If you would like a card, let me know and I'll pull one for you. But in terms of, not knowing which path to take, that was kind of why I was just sharing the story of the Vikings and the boat. We can feel so confused, but Archangel Raziel, like we connected in the meditation earlier, can support us. You can easily go back, rewatch the meditation from this video, or do your own meditation and just ask that Archangel Raziel to support and show you what secrets, what direction, what path is it that maybe is needed, okay? And recognizing too, I will speak, just how Archangel Raziel worked for me the initial time was sometimes our past traumas can impact how we make decisions or how we follow through, like our energy of follow through. And in order for us to start that path of follow through, we need to heal those wounds, those trauma wounds. If there's sexual abuse or different sexual traumas that have happened to us, it can be really hard, uncomfortable to look at, but the archangel can support us, and then just trusting that the right people will be on our path. And I'm not speaking that this is necessarily your situation, but having come from personal experience of having repressed memories show up and like kind of wondering what the hell am I supposed to do with this, just know that the right people come on the path. Getting a therapist, getting like a spiritual support coach, an energy worker, medicine woman, man, whatever it is that is like your calling, to hold space and hear you and engage with your like healing path, that can be really beneficial. And just trust it's all going to come together. Okay. Yeah. What crystals support me there best for this meditation? I believe the card that was pulled for you was the birth card, which was the sacral chakra. So I'm going to assume any orange crystals. I do not have one here, I don't think. What's that one? I'm like citrine. Oh, that's more yellow, I guess. I don't know. Look up orange crystals or sacral chakra crystals, and that will probably be something that can be of support for you. So yes, okay. If there's no other people that would like cards pulled to support them with this gateway, this Lionsgate thing, and I just want to thank the angels. I want to thank Mercury, the technology gods, whatever, for allowing this live to occur. I'm using my computer. It's hooked up to the lovely webcam, and it seems fine. So that's super cool. Okay. Ooh, is there anything else that needs to be said? I don't think so, but I will invite you all, before we kind of do a grounding, closing out meditation, if you are interested in connecting with me, obviously subscribe here. You can also check out like our website, deepmindsquared.com, and contact me. There's going to be some other events, both virtually and in person, that are starting in the fall, that are really going to support us with like going deeper into our personal journeys, aligning us with what we would call the great work in magical practices. That's like our life purpose, our sacred dream. And I'm really excited to be stepping into that role a bit more, holding space around those different topics. So we will be diving into things like the Kabbalah, working on the tree of life. It's a lot of the pieces that I personally have been using for some time now, and I have found it the most potent. So if you're curious about that and want to take part in, it's kind of like a self-exploration, but we will also be joining together as a group. Then I would invite you to email me, contact me through the website, or through Instagram. I'm on there at Deep Mind Squared as well. So thank you, Cosmina. Yes. Energy. Love energy. It is everything. And so as we've tuned in here today together on this powerful 8/8 day, I just invite you now, before we wrap up, to find yourself again in a comfortable spot, whether you're sitting or lying down. Just taking a few deep breaths. Maybe you're noticing the energy shifted for you here. There could be other sensations, different thoughts or emotions that have shown up. It's all welcome. No judgment. We weren't here to like fix anything or to make yourselves feel better. It's just we're here to join and like have this conjunction, and then we are going to go our way, and energy moves and it shifts and it wants to guide us to the next place as it expands. All right, this is the constant evolution of the universe. And so with that, we're going to call to that energy of the day, the 8/8/2023, in an invocation of the keys of the tarot cards through these numbers that are going to support us with tapping into the double strength This is what 8 is on the path. It's this double strength energy of the tarot card plus the chariot moving forward in that path. So you can just feel the vibrations with the chanting that occurs here. Perhaps as you imagine a lion, as you imagine a chariot being pulled by 2 sphinxes, with the stars above, including that golden, bright spiritual sun of Sirius. And just noticing what you notice with the vibrations of the words, the keys for this day. Tet, tet, chet, Elohim Gibor. 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 Just noticing the energy. That cosmic serpent moving up through the base of the spine, up through your spine to the crown of your head, awakening wisdom. Yah, Archangel Raziel. So you may continue to be strengthened and supported beyond this day. And I want to thank you all for taking part here today. Again, you can feel free to check out the information in the description box. And I look forward to seeing you all in another video, another live at some point soon. Until then, take care.